Ooh, that's very. Ooh, gosh, that's rough. My God, this is kind of creepy. I'm not gonna lie. Here, I'll put this right here. This is perhaps the worst lighting I've ever had for one of these, but life is phenomenal at the moment. It's currently, I think it's 11:30 at night. I just wrapped up reading, and I was laying in bed, and I just felt like recording something and documenting my feelings. And I don't know, I just feel like I should put something out there, you know. I feel freer in my life than I've ever felt, ever. And over the past couple, and this is, guys, I don't have a script for this. I'm just kind of going off of memory at this point. But I feel freer than I've ever felt my entire life. And in regards to my art, my work, I think that the freedom comes from the fact that I have, number one, realized how much we live in an algorithmic society where once I put a video out, once I put a picture out, once I put whatever, it's out of my hands and it's completely in the hands of some numbers and an algorithm. And for a long time, I mean, ever since I was maybe, gosh, when I started this YouTube channel, 2014, so ever since I was basically 15, not all I ever wanted, but something that I was genuinely concerned about when I made my work, whether it be a vlog or whatever, was how well it would do, how many views it would get, how many likes it would get. And I realized maybe a month ago, well, I felt this coming for a long time, but sometimes in life you get feelings, but you're not able to decipher what they mean until much later. Someone's yelling outside. But I finally put two and two together, and I realized I don't care anymore. Number one, I don't care about how often I upload. I will upload when I want to upload. Two, I don't care how many views this gets. If it gets none, if it gets 1 million, I could care less. If it gets 0 likes, if it gets 100 likes, gets 15,000 dislikes or 0, I don't care. And you know, I remember even like 2 months ago, I really tried taking this seriously, and I would put deadlines on my work and try to plan out and have a community and try to be a YouTuber. When in reality, I don't think I was ever meant for that. I don't think I was meant to be some YouTube sensation. That's just not who I am. And I feel so much freer. Like when I work now, when I write, I mean, or when I'm directing or making a short film, when I'm practicing my craft, I feel free. You know, I've removed the need or the desire to be perceived. I don't care whether you watch my stuff or not. I've like ascended beyond that. Now, I want to make sure the work that I do is the best it can be. You know what I mean? And I think one of the biggest things I remember is on those Omegle videos that I used to do. I realized if you put girls in the thumbnail, for example, that they do exponentially better because people want to click on a thumbnail with a girl. And it never sat right with me, and now that I think about it, thinking back to it, it's weird. I could have made the best video ever, in my opinion, the highest quality, but it wouldn't have gotten any clicks if I put just, let's say, a black screen. And granted, that's probably not appealing for most people, but the content and the quality that's hidden inside will never be seen. Instead, you have to appeal to people's basic senses. And I feel like that just jeopardizes humanity as a whole. Who am I to create simple and easy to eat work? Maybe I want my work to be very complex. Maybe I want my work to be multi-layered and deeply faceted in themes and structure. Instead of appealing to that basic idea, instead I should focus on continuously studying, what makes a story great, what makes a film great, what makes a performance great. You know what I mean? It's very freeing. It just feels very good. But one last thing I think that I'll talk about that I've been really thinking about lately, and I'll make maybe a separate video about this, but I'm writing a book. It's called 22 Years what I've learned thus far. And it's on a various variety of topics, such as love and family, happiness, self-growth, physical health, just things that have some things that have evolved in my life and shaped me to who I am today. There was something that I didn't think I would learn so much from, but there was someone that I was working with a couple months back who, was a pretty famous celebrity, if you will. They had this YouTube lifestyle. And I was excited to work with them, not because of the number of subscribers or followers they had, but just because I found someone else that liked to do what I like to do. But I didn't feel comfortable filming a lot of the work that we did because it wasn't geared towards creating a finer piece of work. It was geared towards clickability, or how many views this was going to get. And the more that we spoke and the more that we talked and tried to brainstorm new ideas, we were in two different places. I wanted to create work, good work, while they were more inclined to start thinking about what could get them more clicks and shares and retweets. And looking back at that, I saw the signs early, but now it comes full circle, and I realized that was a glimpse into a lifestyle that I thought I wanted. I always thought being a YouTuber would be really cool, but now I realize that it's not as cool as it seems. It's a very fake lifestyle. It's a very numbers-driven lifestyle. And for me, I don't want that. Now I know that what I want is to lose myself in my work, in my craft. I've made a lot of sacrifices already. For example, I've basically deleted all my social media, and I think I might delete it all, to be fair. I don't see the point. Now that I don't care about views or subs or likes, I don't really care about a like either, So just get rid of everything. Just go crazy and pursue the thing you want to master besides yourself. Pursue your craft. So, and it's a big weight lifted off my shoulders, because for a long time in my life, I thought what I wanted to do was be a YouTuber. And so I put a lot of pressure on myself, and a lot of anxiety went into every upload, because I wasn't sure if it was going to do very well. I wasn't focusing on what made it good. I was focusing on what got me the numbers. And I didn't do a whole lot of growing, I don't think, in terms of my craft, until I removed that restriction and became freer in how I worked. And I developed an analogy. I realized two things, and then I'll end this because it's gone on far too long. But again, I don't think anyone's going to watch this anyway. Number one, when a baby comes out of the womb, we don't ask the baby immediately, why are you not a doctor? Why are you not a scientist? Blah, blah, blah. Because the baby has just come out of the womb. It hasn't had any time to grow. And I thought about how when I write, or when I'm trying to make a short film, I'm very judgmental. And not that being critical of your work is wrong, but my judgment was so harsh that it would prevent me from starting. And that leads me to my second point. I think for a lot of writers, for a lot of filmmakers, a lot of actors, whatever you have it, this could probably be applied to anything in life. The biggest mistake that we make is we don't start. Think about how many people want to be writers and they never finish a script, they never finish a book. They either listen to outside influence, or more than likely, they listen to unconscious or conscious inside. They deter themselves from picking up the pen or opening the laptop. And I've realized all my work that I make might be shit, but I will not know that until I create and I finish projects, I finish work. And I think that's what I mean by I just feel freer. I've completely removed the idea of judgment. And I've completely removed the need now to be noticed. I know that if I remove those things and focus on what makes it good, it'll eventually do really well. It might help somebody along the way. Hell, it might sell 1 million copies. I don't know. To me, those things don't matter. it's something new that I've dreamed, and that's that I want to be regarded as a genius. Something that I think is thrown around way too much, but I want to be regarded as a genius in writing and in screenplays and acting and directing and filmmaking. I want to tell wonderful stories. I want to be a pioneer in my craft. And more than anything, I want to master who I am. I want to be the encapsulation of growth and critical thinking. And I want to just speak without fearing the need of judgment, you know. So a lot of that sounds very hippie-esque, but it kind of is. I don't know. I think I'll always keep this channel. It'll always be a documentation of my life and my thoughts, but it'll also be a blank canvas for anything that I want to create, whether it be scenic shots of the city or short films, whatever you have it. This will be my space for creation. You know, I'm just incredibly thankful for everything that has happened in my life. I'm incredibly happy that things have turned out the way they have. You know, the bad things that happen to you, the failures that occur, you know, they serve as lessons. And they serve as sometimes revelations to a new you or to a different part of you. So, oh jeez. Anyway, I'm gonna head to bed, and I don't know when I'll put another one of these out. I'm sure I'll put something out soon. I've got to fix my camera, so maybe I'll film that. I don't know. Who cares? I'm free. We can film anything we want. So, see you guys around.